Welcome to this Inside NAU special. It was 10 years ago that Dr. John Hager began his journey as president of Northern Arizona University. It's been a decade of progress with notable buildings like this one, which we'll talk about in a moment. But perhaps the most notable thing is NAU's quality of education. Kevin Ordine has the story.
Yes, Teresa. NAU's reputation for providing quality education goes back more than 100 years, with the past 10 years solidifying that direction. About the time Dr. George Rudabush began teaching at NAU more than 2 decades ago, class sizes in his department were reduced by about a third.
For philosophy, the most important thing is the instructor grades essays that you write, tears them apart, and that's when you really learn. And if you're not writing essay questions that are full of comments, you're not getting as much as you could be from a class.
Rudabush says his department works hard to maintain the quality of education, capping enrollment in most classes at 28 or 32 students.
So the small class helps both kinds of students, the student who needs extra attention because they're a high achiever, or the student who might be at risk academically.
Both before and after class, Rudabush spends time with his students, making sure they understand the curricula. NAU alumni often say this face time with faculty is what made the difference in their educational experience. In addition to individualized attention, students benefit from hands-on learning experiences at NAU. Many of the academic programs encourage practical experiences which provide a competitive advantage.
So it's not every institution that has a program portfolio where there are jobs at the end of the tunnel. In the downturn in the economy, that's been particularly true for the health professions and the STEM fields. And I think with our change and strengthening of the portfolio in those areas, that has provided opportunities for students to get employed after they graduate. And you don't see that everywhere in the country and anywhere in the state.
McMahon says NAU's quality of education has increased substantially during the past decade under the leadership of John Hager. For Inside NAU, I'm Kevin Ordine.